Hello everybody. I'll zoom that out a bit, it's a bit too far. Anyway, hello. I haven't talked to you folks for like 2 weeks now. You've seen various videos over the last couple of weeks. Probably some that I said that I'd do, and probably some that I said that I probably wouldn't do. And so stuff. I started the Dishonored Knife of Dunwall, the Knife of Dunwall DLC stuff. I really enjoy playing that game, and I will do some more soonish. The reason why I haven't done a load is that I played for about an hour and then I had to go out, and since then I was not able to get back onto it. Couple of small videos, one being a Battlefield 4 beta video, and another just basically me being a bit of a douche in Battlefield 4. And there was also a roleplay video that I put out that was funny, and I thought it was good. So if you haven't checked any of those videos out, I recommend going to do that. Otherwise, what's coming up with me? Not much. I have started playing a game that I thought I'd never get, purely on the basis that I didn't want to buy it because I knew it would waste a lot of my time, and I bought it last week, I think it was, and it's just created a vacuum in my my gaming, because it just sucked all the time that I had set aside for everything else on the computer. Of course, obviously, I'm not addicted to these games as much as I used to be. Anyway, that game is SimCity. Now, I know most of you have probably seen, heard, played this game. It's been out for like 6 months or something, and I really liked it. I think it was really good, and I spent like 10 hours within like 2 days of just playing it solid, and I've got a pretty good idea of how the game works. And I do, on the other hand, want to experiment more with it and play a little bit more. I may even do a little video here just explaining why I like it so much, but it's likely that you might not see any of that on the channel, but we'll see. I'm not playing Battlefield 4 at all because of two reasons. Now, the first reason is that it doesn't play particularly well on my machine, and I can't really afford to buy a new graphics card or a new machine in general, so that's the way it is. So I'm not playing it because of performance, and I'm also not playing it because when the game comes out in November, I think it is the beginning of November, I don't want to have been burnt out on the game, because there's going to be a lot of people playing the game for hours and hours on end, and I'd prefer just not to just do that and just wait for the full game to be released, hopefully in a better state than it was when I last played it, and hopefully my computer can run it better, or I've just I pre-ordered the game before I played it, so it's my fault really. But I basically just spent like 50 quid, which this is the last point of this video, so if you don't really give a shit about what I'm going to say next, and about opinion about the pricing of games, probably turn off now. But if you do give a shit about the pricing of games, I want to ask an opinion, okay? Why do EA games cost more than normal games? I'm talking about games that EA make. So, for instance, Battlefield 4 and SimCity and FIFA 14 and such. Because if you go onto Origin, I'll do that right this second. Now, there are certain games that cost a lot of money, okay? The Battlefield 4 Digital Deluxe version of the game costs £55, and the just normal PC download Battlefield 4 game costs $44.99. Okay? On top of this, if you want the premium stuff for Battlefield 4, you have to pay another £40, which will get you all the DLC and such for Battlefield 4. Then take SimCity. for example, and if you bought the deluxe edition for that, it would have cost you £65, and it cost me £45 to buy SimCity. Now, I don't know about you, but if you go on to Steam right this second and see what's the top selling game at the moment. Top sellers, we've got Civilization 5 for like £10 to £14. So you got XCOM and its add-on pack for £24. You've got the complete Half-Life for £7. You've got Bioshock Infinity for £24. I know these are not new games, so let's have a look at the new releases, shall we? Anything that's amazing. F1 2013, for instance, that new racing game, $29.99. What does that mean? Honestly, what does it mean? Because it sounds like EA price their games stupidly high to make more money than, anyone else. I'm looking at the new releases, and there are not, in the top 100 games, there is not one over 30 quid. Okay, I'm looking right this second. I'm doing this right now. Armour 3, £40. Armour 3 is £40. If you'd have got that when I got it in the alpha, I think it cost me £30, if I remember correctly. Okay, so the top 100 releases, apart from the 2 pieces of software which cost a bit more because it's software, the top game is £40, and yet you're paying £55 for Battlefield 4 or £45 for SimCity or the normal Battlefield 4. What? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Absolutely no sense. Let me have a look at what FIFA costs, because I think FIFA is a little bit different. If I go to FIFA 14, £40. So my question is, what's the difference between FIFA 14 money wise and, for instance, SimCity that's £5 more, or Battlefield, which is the same price? My thought is, and this is only a thought, is that it is because the game is a longer game. So SimCity, for instance, is a longer game. You completely replay it, and you'll have so much difference. Battlefield 4 has a unique kind of online system, multiplayer, which offers a lot of diversity. Whereas FIFA 14, you know what you're going to get. You're going to be playing football against some people. And yet, it does change a little bit here and there. But I don't understand. I really don't. If anyone out there works for any of these companies, or has even got the faintest idea why EA charges £5 to £10, £15 more on games, then please let me know, because I'm shocked at how much some of this stuff costs. I'm going to make this promise to myself now. Regardless of any SimCity game or any new Battlefield game after the ones that have just come out, either the ones now, I am not going to be buying another EA game unless the price is suitable for the game that is being sold. The last thing I want to have a look at is what the Ghosts, the new Call of Duty game, is costing. Okay, because this will explain it. Is it about popular games? 40 quid. Okay, Ghost is going to be £40. I think that says it all, to be honest. I think that really says it all. How can EA get away with doing that and people not complain about it? Because I think the customer service isn't particularly great. Origin isn't particularly great. There's many problems with Origin that range from it being completely broken to being just pathetic. Like with SimCity, for instance, when I installed SimCity on my machine, I had to. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't start up. I downloaded the patches and stuff because it has its own kind of launcher, and I downloaded it all. And then when I restarted the game because it needed to install and stuff, it wouldn't start up. I'm thinking to myself, do I need to run administrator? What do I need to do here? And I did all the stuff that I thought would be normal, how to start SimCity, and it didn't work. So I went to the forum, as you do, and in the forum is the fix for this problem. Now my question is, right, if someone in the forum can figure out the fix for the problem, and this problem isn't just me who had this problem, hundreds, thousands of people had this problem recently. I'm trying to play SimCity after a big update. The fact that some files, you had to manually move some files from one folder to another folder for the game to work. Now, why would that need to be done? I don't understand why that would need to be done. Why can't you just create like a little patch, little 5-minute patch, 5 megabyte patch that basically has a little command line saying, once this patch has been done, move these files to this folder and overwrite or whatever, and there you go, it works. And if you do that for everyone, surely it shouldn't cause a problem. In fact, it should fix anyone who has the problem, and it should be completely noticeable for the people who do. Anyway, I'm completely gone off on a massive tangent. So let me know in the comments below if you have any dealings with why these games cost more. It's the same sort of a question like, why do these games get released in America first? I'd like to know these things. Yawn. See you later, folks. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.